Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Audrey. My husband and I have 8 children and we live in the Midlands of South Carolina on a 6.5 acre homestead. It is the end of July, August is next week, and school is about to be back in full swing. A couple of years ago, I was in a great routine of doing freezer cooking about once a month. I would also do some food prep and meal prep at the beginning of each week. And as life just got crazier and busier, I really got out of that habit and I miss it tremendously. When you are cooking for your family on a regular basis, whether you have no kids or a dozen children, taking the thought process out of your meal planning and your meal prepping on a daily basis takes a huge weight off. So I have planned a big freezer cooking day with a few of my friends on Saturday. We did all of the planning together last week, and I'm going to bring you along as I run to the grocery store and get what I need. Now, one huge advantage of having the food storage that we do is that I was able to shop from my pantry, from my food storage, to get the majority of what I needed. I'm going to take you with me to Sam's. We're going to check out some meat prices, and we're going to get those last few items that I did not have in my pantry or freezer so that we're fully prepared for a big productive freezer cooking day on Saturday. The great thing about freezer cooking is you don't have to always do a completely assembled meal in a foil pan or a casserole dish. Oftentimes I find that my most beneficial things that I've prepped are simply cooked ground beef that's already seasoned with taco meat, or dump and go meals that I can throw in the crock pot or the Instant Pot. Those are especially handy in the winter. I also like making fillings, like chicken pot pie filling that I can pour into a freshly made crust. Calzone filling, so all that I need to do is make up pizza dough. I also have a recipe for sausage stuffed French loaf that is delicious. That is another filling that is handy to have in the freezer. This time I will be making some breakfast burrito filling, and all I do is scramble a whole bunch of eggs, probably 3 or 4 dozen. I mix in some cooked breakfast sausage and some softened cream cheese and season with a little salt, pepper, and garlic. It is delicious, and my kids love to eat it in a low-carb or whole wheat tortilla. My hope is that I will begin making this a monthly routine again. I hope you'll come along. Now, when I am planning for a freezer cooking day, I really like to, first of all, just do it once a month. If you pick 6 or 7 meals, and you double or triple most of those, then you have plenty of food for the entire month. Not to say that you'll never cook, but a couple of those nights are usually already spoken for us. So we have pizza night on Fridays, my kids have grilled cheese sandwiches and chips and fruit and veggies on Tuesdays when my husband and I go out for date night. So you would have anywhere from 14 to 21 meals in your freezer that you can pull from throughout the month, or you could even make them last for 2 months, depending on what your schedule is like. Now, I like to have a variety of chicken, beef, pork, meatless, as well as some breakfast items. This time, I am making buttered chicken, chicken cordon bleu casserole, beef stew, coconut lentil curry, West African peanut soup, some breakfast burrito filling, and pie crust. I'm also going to fill 3-gallon bags with rotisserie chicken meat, onions, celery, and carrots. This bag can be used for anything from chicken noodle soup or just chicken soup to chicken and dumplings, chicken pot pie. You could make chicken and gravy to serve over rice. It would just be a fantastic base that only needs to go in a pot or even in the oven before it can be used as a whole meal. All right, let's head to Sam's. I'm going to pick up 2 trays of fresh chicken breasts to use in my butter chicken. Now, I will be using the rotisserie chicken in the gallon bags with the chopped veggies and also in my 2 chicken cordon bleu casseroles. But I need to cut up fresh chicken breasts for my butter chicken. I love this 5-pound bag of organic whole carrots for just under $4. We will peel these and chop them up and add them to our bag of rotisserie chicken with celery and onions. We likely won't even need half of this bag, so the rest will keep for quite a while in the fridge. I also needed celery for my bag of rotisserie chicken with chopped veggies. This 2.5-pound bag of celery sticks is just under $4. I certainly would have preferred to just get celery stalks, but they didn't have any, so this was my only option. Whatever we don't use for our freezer bags, my kids will either eat fresh or we will chop the rest up and stick them in the freezer. We all know after a long day of work, whether it's at the office, in the yard, or in the kitchen, you are exhausted and the last thing you want to think about is what you're going to feed your family. So while I was here at Sam's, I decided to pick up a package of romaine, and we will have taco salad for dinner on Saturday after I have spent all day with my friends doing this freezer cooking in the kitchen. It'll be a quick and easy meal that everyone enjoys. Next, I needed to get Swiss cheese for our chicken cordon bleu casserole. This is a 2-pound package of sliced baby Swiss. It's a little under $8, and we'll probably only need about half of this package for the casseroles, but my husband loves Swiss and my kids like it too on sandwiches, so the rest of it definitely won't go to waste. I will be making 2 dump and go bags of beef stew, so I wanted to pick up the largest package of stew meat that I could find in order to simply split it in half and it be enough for my size family. This was just under $5 a pound, which I felt was pretty good for stew meat. I don't actually need to purchase butter today, but I'm always curious what butter prices are looking like since we keep a lot in our freezer and also canned in our pantry. Right now at Sam's, it is $3.65 a pound. Usually I can find it for under $3 a pound at Aldi, so I'll definitely be checking there in the next week. I needed about 6 packages of cream cheese to make our breakfast burrito filling. I was pleased to see the Philadelphia cream cheese was on sale. I do not normally purchase name brands, but sometimes at Sam's Club, that's the only option. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of these 4 packs of cream cheese. I need 2 to 2.5 pounds of ham for the chicken cordon bleu casserole, and it doesn't matter to me if it's chopped, cubed, or even cut up lunch meat, so I'm just comparing prices. This Black Forest deli meat is $5.71 a pound. That seems a little bit high, so I'm going to look and see if I can get some sliced ham for any cheaper. Right next to the deli meat, I found these sliced smoked ham pieces. They were $3.98 a pound, and I ended up getting one that was a little over 2.5 pounds, so I'd have plenty of ham to add to the casserole. I also picked up 2 of these 10-pound bags of yellow onions for just under $9. Our second oldest son lives in Virginia where he goes to college. He'll be back next weekend, and I decided to pick up one of these large packages of toilet paper to send back with him. I hope you will join me as I publish our big freezer cooking day this weekend. I'm so looking forward to it, putting all of these meals in the freezer as we get ready to start a new school year. Thanks for watching.